So you folks want another Teen Titans video from me? Well, I've been putting this one off for a very long time. Because I have a lot of things to say about Teen Titans and a lot of things to say about Go as a whole. Do I still think Teen Titans Go shit? Yes. Do I still do I hate kids for loving it? No. Because it's because if y'all love it, it's fine. I ain't gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like any of those other YouTubers that were tripping out. But kids, the reason Teen Titans goes here because kids like it. If y'all like it, cool. Us older fans are just kind of about it. I still hate it with everything that's in me, but y'all love it, and I ain't gonna sit here and tell you that you're wrong for loving it. It's just whenever I see it, I just feel like it insults everybody. Not just the old fans, you guys too, because I feel like it goes, hey, you old fans, you like the old Titans, too bad, we're fucking here. And now I look at that, I feel like it's also insulting you guys because you guys watch the show, so it's like, yeah, you kids are too stupid to realize. Well, at least not the show is not saying that, but I feel like the writers are saying that. That's what they're saying. That's how much they care about you. Since it's a kid show, why bother? You know what I mean? That's always the real reason I hate Teen Titans Go. It's not because of the show itself anymore. It's because of those fucking writers. Why do you think I'm always making cracks about the Teen Titans Go writers in my videos? Because they don't try. They don't try to be funny. They don't try to actually inject humor that everybody can enjoy. I mean, I would say yeah, Teen Titans Go is sticking to what's good at marketing to kids. But at the same time, they should understand, at least respect, that the older fans that watch the show, and they should acknowledge that instead of just trying to poke fun at us for liking the old show. You know? And poking fun at the critics for pointing this out. And that's why I came up with a solution that I know Cartoon Network will never do, because they're the same people that said, fuck Galactic Kids Next Door, I don't fucking care. But here's something I feel like it would work for both parties. If anybody from Cartoon Network could do this. How about this? How about you guys have an intercontinuity crossover with the old Teen Titans from the old show, and then they had to team up with the Teen Titans Go of the recent Teen Titans Go. Why can't we have them team up and then we let the fans decide what they want? But ultimately, I think it should lead to having both shows run in tandem with each other. Because that way, everyone can be happy. Us older fans got our old Teen Titans fans, and the fans that love Teen Titans Go can have Teen Titans Go. It's an easy solution. It's so simple. But Cartoon Network's so busy and trying to, the kids. I'm like, yes, the kids are important. And whenever I said fuck the children, it was unironically, because I do care about the children. I do, but not like, I just don't feel the need to pander to them. I feel like this is the reason why my own channel will never. Even though YouTube is trying to force us all to be PG, I don't really feel like any of us are going to follow that. We're still going to be the raunchy. Some of us are still going to be the raunchy motherfuckers that we've always been. With that said, shifting gears for a moment. That's why I don't like YouTube heroes. It gives the people who hate our opinions, who want to see us gone, the power to do so. But YouTube doesn't fucking care. They're just gonna watch. They're gonna be people that flag my videos, or be people who flag your videos. There's gonna be people who flag other people's videos. There's gonna be people who flag Markiplier, PewDiePie, and a few other people's videos. And then watch, when you get to one of those big YouTubers, YouTube's gonna have to do something about it. Then they'll actually give two shits because, oh, our cash cows. Fuck. Okay. And then YouTube Heroes is gonna be disbanded. By being on YouTube, we risk a lot of things. Some of us risk our safety. Others risk their livelihoods. Me, I'll risk being on a site I still kind of love, but knowing that it is changing and it is changing into something we don't want it to be. I want it to go back to the way things were. Well, at least somewhat. But I feel like this YouTube hero shit is not where we need to be. It's not where we need to progress. Hell, a lot of us want to get Keemstar off. How about we deal with Keemstar first? Or we get his ass off first and then worry about everything else. I'm not saying Keemstar is the biggest problem, but let's see what happens when we take the man off. You know, Leafy and Pyrocynical, they literally are just doing their shit for satire. And no. Hey, you know what? Let's look up the definition for satire, shall we? The definition of satire.
Satire, the use of humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics and other topical issues.
Filthy Frank is in this category. Leafy is in this category. Pyrocynical is in this category. Keemstar isn't. So, and I want to talk about another thing too. When I sent that video to Double for Animated saying he doesn't know what satire is, well, look, Filthy Frank right here. This is the true definition of satire. And the thing is, I know Double for Anime, even though I wish we were talking, I know that he only attacked Filthy Frank because he was making fun of Naruto fans. Dude, I'm a Naruto fan too. Do I care when people freaking talk about Naruto? I don't fucking care if people talk about fucking Naruto, because the point of the matter is, you like it, we all like it. You know? That's the point. Who cares if people make fun of it? They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. What's the point? But the people who make the parodies are the people who actually do love Naruto and actually love it so much to the point where they can actually poke fun of it. Where the satire actually comes from. I wanted to say this to Dope for a very long time. You don't know the definition of satire, my friend. You don't know. Because like seriously, got mad at every little person that bagged Filthy Frank because they know it's satire. And yeah, I'm talking about a lot of topics in this one because I really want to cover my bases before I do anything else before Friday. So And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Though before, I love your content. But you used to be so much more than what you are now. And I think you forgot about that. You forgot who. It's like you almost forgot who you were. Do you even remember your old videos where you're? Do you even remember? Do you even remember me or any of the other YouTubers you used to talk to, where you made jokes that freaking Kabuto and freaking Orochimaru were smoking weed and saying that Orochimaru was gonna make freaking Kabuto into a big time pedophile? You made jokes about that. You made literal jokes about that before. I kept quiet about it because I felt like my last two videos said what I needed to say, but I feel like that wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough. I couldn't just let this go. Not yet. I remember who you used to be. And I'm not saying you go back to that, but man, you used to be fun. You used to poke fun at Naruto as much as the next guy, and now it's like, nope, I'm gonna be all up in my feelings whenever someone talks about Naruto. Whenever someone talks about Naruto's running speed, which technically Sonic has the same exact running speed. So are you gonna get mad at Sonic games for doing the exact same thing? And your whole argument about Filthy Frank. Let me be honest. I know this is old, but I felt like I needed to talk about this. You don't like him simply because he poked fun at Naruto. Oh, Weeaboo Jones. Okay, it's a satire. George Miller probably just pokes fun at you guys for the sake of poking fun. He doesn't mean to offend people, like, he doesn't mean to, fucking hurt your feelings. These are all jokes. Being an entertainer, you have to understand, comedy sometimes can offend you, but when it is offensive, that's where it can be its most funny. We use comedy as a weapon, a tool, a coping mechanism. And I feel like a lot of you forget that. A lot of you want to get angry, want to get so pissed, want to get so fucking mad at something just because they made fun of what you love. I say only attack people only attack people who deserve it. Because IGN said that they were goofing, but guys, do we really even believe that? Yeah, I attacked them because they're a company. They are supposed to be unbiased. They're supposed to be unbiased, which we all know IGN isn't. Filthy Frank is just a guy who entertains people by being the most offensive motherfucker in the world. And you all need to understand, these are all just jokes. You have the ability to go away from something. If you don't want to watch it, go. If you got nothing constructive to say, leave. Like I said before, you guys act like we're all in this little circle called the internet. But the internet is so huge, so vast, so wide. You all rather complain, bitch, and moan about what this person said about your fandom and what that person said about your fandom. When IGN legitimately said Sonic was never good because they're a fucking company, and those four dudes, they represent the company. They're usually mostly at every video, and they represent their own company. And to have us Sonic fans band together to take care of these assholes, because regardless of what they may say, I don't think they were goofing. I don't think it was never a goof. They never said, hey, dudes, we're just joking. They let it happen. They just kept bashing and bashing and bashing and didn't say anything. These are hot goofs. These are goofs. No, they were being serious. Filthy Frank, when he was messing around with messing around with us Naruto fans, you know the man the man just fucking jokes. This is his freaking thing. Oh yeah, he does a bunch of gross shit. A lot of YouTubers do some gross shit. Just Filthy Frank is the one that capitalizes on it. But it's what he does. It's his type of humor, and I find it funny. A lot of us find it funny. A lot of us are actually even kind of wrapped up into the storyline of Filthy Frank right now. We like Filthy Frank, and it's okay if you don't, or you don't get it, or you feel angry. But I'm just saying, I feel like it's very misplaced anger. I don't know though. For maybe a lot of other people have been bashing the Naruto community. I'm not really around the Naruto community as much as I used to, so I don't really know. And I'm not telling you. And I'm not saying that your anger is probably not unjust, but I feel like you direct it to everybody. And it's not just for Frank. When people were doing honest trailers, you fucking lost your shit. And, you know, it's just, I'm talking about this. Yes, this is another after the fact video with a few other little things thrown in, but still, at the exact same time, man, remember who you once were on YouTube. Remember, you were the dude I freaking subscribed to because I was like, that kid is funny. I'll go give him a little subscribe. That's what I did. Because your content was good. You were the first Naruto fan that I've ever seen to, even though you loved it, you poked fun at it. Because everybody at that time held Naruto in such high standards, such high regards. You know? But you were the first one I seen to poke fun at it. I mean, I did too, but you were the first one I've seen to poke fun of it. And you enjoyed it. You know? And though before, you used to be pretty awesome. You actually used to be funny. You actually used to be kind of cool, but now, look at you. To me, it's like you're a shell of your former self. Only to me. I don't know if anybody else sees that, but I do. Not saying it's important. Not saying my opinion really does matter in the grand scheme of things. But when I really think about it, I'm just saying, man, you changed. Moving on to my next topic. Ghostbusters. Now, Ghostbusters, we all hold that movie in high regard because we love it. Not because not because we only like the dudes. I read the IDW comic. I know some of you feminists and all you SJWs don't understand this, but dudes actually bought the IDW comic when they had a new team of Ghostbusters. A few were chicks, a few were dudes. The comic was kind of balanced that way. I mean, when I heard talks of a female Ghostbusters and an all-male Ghostbusters, then I was like, why can't we just have both? Why does it have to be one gender? Why did it have to be one gender? That's what I don't get. But, like I said, why? Why does it have to be like one gender? Why can't we just mix and match? Have like some dudes, some chicks in the Ghostbusters team. And then we had this. Then some shit happened behind the scenes. And if you guys want to know about that, just Google it. Or I'll bring in my pal Shin and we'll make a video talking about it. But the thing is, you all need to understand that we didn't hate Ghostbusters because it's women and we're dudes, roar, all that shit. No, we hate it because it wasn't funny. It was a bore. It was an insult. This movie was made after Harold Ramis was dead. Not when he was even in the, not even like before he was even in the ground. Before he was fully in the ground, Sony said sequel. But I guess it doesn't matter because like because all you people who do the articles and shit just want to get a juicy story so you guys can get internet traffic. And that's what I hate about journalism nowadays. Y'all don't fucking care about the story. Y'all don't fucking care about the truth. It's everything. It's just what you can do. How many things you can do to get people to read your article. That's what I hate about journalism nowadays. Especially on the internet, because y'all don't care. Y'all care about that. Y'all care about that fucking web traffic and just having your videos seen and shit. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. I really feel like that needs to change. But it won't. For I'm just a one YouTuber yelling away at the dark. Flailing away at the dark trying to fight what I can't seem to really fight. I do what I do. I do what I do. But let me tell you why I do what I do. I do what I do to entertain people, to inform people, to have fun. This is going to be my job. My full-on job. And I want to have fun. I want you to have fun. I want you to be entertained. I want you to laugh. I want you to feel something from most of my stories that I'm going to create. I want you to feel entertained. And that, my friends, is why I do what I do. And if something really pisses me off, I'm going to talk about it. If something pissed me off in the past and I didn't say anything, like right now, I'm going to talk about it. Because I feel like it needs to be talked about. And don't you worry, boys and girls. I'm going to get on vegan gains pretty soon. Don't you worry. This motherfucker has it coming. But I want to just end this off with one thing. Remember, we all have things we all have things we like, and we all have things we dislike. But it's what we do to handle the things that we dislike. How we choose to let it out, and how we choose to let the anger or rage or whatever we got out. You know? Because, honestly, I don't like SJWs because they want to force their opinions on every fucking buddy. And the feminists do the exact same thing. They don't care. And you guys and some of you chicks some of you chicks that want to probably join their little movement. Let me give you a little thing. Let me give you a little something. They don't care. They just want attention. They wish that they can move you chicks to actually, do something, but all it is just attention. For whatever reason, take your pick. Same with social justice warriors. The reason I'm so hard on these guys is because they rather whine and complain about shit they can't even control on the internet than actually do something, you know, actually fight injustice where they're at. They rather argue with you and be like, "Oh, you're triggering me, you're triggering me, you're triggering me," instead of actually doing something. And oh yeah, the fact that Jim Sterling may be getting sued because of a certain company, oh, I'm not gonna talk about them by name, but they know who they are, and what they're doing is very, very, very disgraceful. Not on, not only, and sorry if so, if you guys hear the background noise, sorry, I'm gonna get this video out regardless of background noise. See, that's the thing. When I do poignant videos like this, everybody it's like fate tells me. It's like fate is like, no, you can't be poignant. You must be the clown. You must be Don Pietro. So I don't know, guys. But honestly, but you know, technically that's the reason why I just feel like, yeah, these people who are suing Jim Sterling, a lot of other these Steam users that didn't like their fucking game, listen, like I say to everybody here, D-Entertainment, I'm gonna call you D-Entertainment. I know who you really are, but I'm not gonna say your actual name. Why I'm saying D-Entertainment is that none of you are not free to criticism. Don't act like a little girl with his dress blown in the wind just because some people said some stuff about your game. Your game is bad, and Jim had every right to say what he needed to say about your video. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he said it was bad, and a whole bunch of other Steam users said it's bad. Then to them, it's bad. You are not free from criticism, and I don't care what anybody has to say. No one is. I'm not. You're not. Your mom's not. Your dad's not. No one is. That's what everybody needs to understand. So when Leafy or Pyrocynical or even me rips in on you, it doesn't mean we hate you specifically. We're just gonna critique you. You all act like sensitive little daisies, but you guys need to understand. There's people in this world will critique you till the day you fucking die. And you need to get used to it. I ain't trying to be douchey for the sake of being douchey, or pretentious so you guys can be like, oh, that motherfucker is very pretentious here. No, I'm just trying to make very abundantly clear that yes, even Leafy and Pyrocynical have their place. You know, we all do on YouTube, but it had to be entertaining, ranting, doing whatever. But like I said, don't be like these certain publishers that are suing Jim Sterling, and don't act like you are not free from criticism. Everybody will get critiqued in some way, shape, or form. And for you kids out there, it's just gonna be worse in the future when you're adults. So I'm just saying, get ready for it. Deal with legit criticism the way you should. Take some of it with heart, but if they're being douches, take it with a grain of salt. Say fuck you. I like the way I'm doing. I like the way I'm freaking singing my song. I like the way I'm making my videos. Because literally, you can say whatever you want, but I'll still do what I need to do. For the people who are blatantly hating on you, just say I'll do what I'll do. Fuck you for not getting what I do. That's your problem, but I'll still do what I do regardless. That's what I said to every fucking hater who's ever come across me. that I'm gonna keep doing what I do. You guys can keep on wasting your time and keep making little comments to me saying how I suck and I need to get a life. But I'll do what I do regardless of what any of you say. And that's what you all need to see. And Mishka isn't the voice of you kids. You are. All of you are. You don't need a kid. You don't need a kid that's saying leafy and parasitical cancer, 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 cancer. No, it's all up to you as individuals, as people, to make your choices. You speak for yourselves. Not not a freaking kid that sings not a kid that sings I love Pokemon Go every day. That is what I need to say to every last one of you. I've spoken, I've said what I needed to say, and oh yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. Mock-Off is a-coming, and I think I might do another Steven Universe episode today, so get ready for that. I think I might do another review on Steven Universe today before I'm truly done. But I wanted to tell you all what I've been thinking, what's been going through my mind nowadays. So, there it is. And I didn't have to make a gigantic blog post on Tumblr to really say how I feel. Weird, ain't it? I'll see you guys later. And yes, I was a slam at certain Twitter users, certain Tumblr users. I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy. I'm the chaotic jester, but I am the dude that will tell you what you need to hear, regardless of all these other factors. Because I will tell you the truth, regardless of anything that might or might not be in my way. See ya.